13-year-old Hannah Jacobs had big plans for the future. She loved TikTok, dancing and her sister. Diagnosed with a dairy, fish and egg allergy as a toddler, with the help of her mum, she avoided all three until on a trip to the dentist they stopped off at Costa coffee for a hot chocolate they thought was made with soy milk. Just one sip sent her into anaphylaxis and within 2 hours she had died. 2 weeks on from the inquest into her daughter's death, Hannah's mother Abby is speaking publicly for the first time.
She loved her family, she loved to do quite a lot of TikToking. She wanted to be a YouTuber as well, but she loved talking about food and things like that. I think she did a video about allergy as well. Sometimes she likes me and her sister to join in on her TikToking sometimes, which I absolutely hate so much.
You said that she'd make an excellent lawyer.
Oh, she would make an amazing lawyer. Even most of the teachers thought she would be amazing at it because she knows how to talk her way out of anything. And she's not afraid to speak her mind.
As much as you're comfortable with what happened that day?
We asked for 2 soya hot chocolate. And I literally was telling her, clean the jug and the steamer up for me. When she was looking at me funny, I said to her, I'm sorry to be a pain, but my child has got severe allergy to dairy milk. She was still looking at me. Then I asked her, is everything okay? I even apologized again. But they charged us for our drinks after that. She didn't repeat back the order to me. We were walking to the dentist, and she was literally telling me off for being too fussy. We sat down. She took a sip of her drink and said she was going to the toilet. Then she called me from the toilet saying that was not soy milk.
Abby usually treated Hannah's allergic reactions with antihistamines she could pick up at the pharmacy. She'd never had an anaphylactic reaction before.
So we ran into the pharmacist. She dropped her bag on the floor. I think she passed out and I screamed for EpiPen. There was a lady there that said, call the ambulance, and she was calling the ambulance. She was doing the CPR. Then the ambulance crew came over and they used the defibrillator on her. I knew when there was no heartbeat on the monitor, I knew that was it. Because I think at that point, I just lost it. And I just started screaming. The same lady, I don't even know her from anywhere, she was the one comforting me. Like, don't worry, just keep praying, she's going to be okay. And I was like, no, she's gone. Sorry.
It can take a bit of time if you want. A full shot of adrenaline may not have saved her by the time they got to the pharmacy. Even so, once there, she was only given a small dose because they'd run out of EpiPens, due, the inquest was told, to a national shortage. The coroner concluded that the branch of Costa Coffee had failed to follow allergy safety practices and that there'd been a miscommunication between Hannah's mother and the barista. But the inquest also heard wider concerns over the communication skills of workers at the branch in Barking, East London, which is owned and operated as a franchise. The inquest found that 2 other baristas who work there, one of them was able to fail the allergy test 20 times, and another had used Google Translate to pass it.
I think that's really sad. The area manager should have gone in there and be like, what's going on? I don't think anyone, when they hear the word allergy, nobody wants to be responsible for anybody dying. Nobody wants to be responsible for it. But if you don't follow the procedure that you were given at your training, this is going to be the outcome of it.
And has Costa apologised to you?
No.
You've never heard anything from Costa?
No.
Even at the inquest?
No.
They didn't talk to you? Okay.
No.
What do you want to see going forward?
People need to realise allergy is a very deadly thing. Any little mistake, that's it. That's it, you're gone. We cannot be losing our kids like this. It's not fair. Everybody, if you've got allergy, take your EpiPen with you. Your EpiPen can save a life.
And what's it sort of been like over the past couple of weeks? How are you doing?
It literally gets harder every day, but I've got quite a lot of support. I'm so blessed, I'm so grateful. Sorry.
Amelia Jen talking to Hannah's mother there. Well, in response, a Costa Coffee spokesperson told this programme the loss of Hannah is a tragedy and its heartfelt thoughts remain with her family and friends. The company said it had strict allergy training and procedures in place, but it did agree with the inquest conclusion that its allergen process was not followed that day at its franchise partner's store.